Hello lovely people, my name is Katha and today I want to show you my recently finished sketchbook. This sketchbook contains 6 months of drawing, painting, and I'm very happy to share it with you. So have fun and let's go! I'm really happy to present you my first ever finished sketchbook. Yeah, it's a very cool collection of different things in here. This sketchbook is the hahnemühle watercolor book, cold pressed, 200 grams per square meter, A6 and 60 pages. I started this sketchbook in January 24 because it's a very small sketchbook. In the beginning I thought this process will be much shorter, but now 6 months of painting and drawing. I think what I really learned from this process is that I had to try out new things, new materials, techniques to find out what I really like and what I'm drawn to. But it's okay if you don't have any ideas, you don't know what to paint. In the beginning there was no plan. Enjoy this freedom you have in your sketchbook. You can draw whatever you want. I found so much inspiration in our garden, in nature. I really loved it. Enjoy my sketchbook tour. I see you at my desk. So first, what I can tell about this sketchbook is that it is very durable. I painted a lot with wet media in here and the pages wrinkle a little bit, but not so much. So this is one thing I really liked in this sketchbook. I also like that it is hardcover. It's very practical is this elastic band to hold the pages together, and it is well protected. Yeah, so you will see that in here there are no finished artworks or perfection. It was everything about testing out and having fun in here. I started this journal in January 24. Yeah, this is a line of a German song I really love. It means everything was gold. So I tested out this gorgeous gold ink from Tom's studio. This was written with the calligraphy nib and also writing ink. So on the first pages it's so obvious that I didn't know what to draw, what to do, because I also did a page with thumbnails for ideas I had. I really want to do this painting in the future because it is a very lovely childhood memory I want to draw. I remember I did this sketch with alcohol markers in the background and also pastels in the foreground. At first I really didn't like this painting and I thought it was because of the colors. I thought I have to find out which colors I'm drawn to, and I tested all my color pencils, the Prisma color pencils, on this next page to find out which colors I really like. I think in the beginning of the sketchbook I didn't know what to do or to draw, so I started with something. So this page is when I wanted to do some sort of logo for my channel, and I thought of me painting at my desk with Liebe, our dog, beside me. Yeah, I think this turned out cute and could be a great image to draw later. I drew this page when the iris in our garden were blooming in spring. So this was the very first page of flowers I really love to draw. So I tested out a lot of materials like gouache, pencil and neocolor too. This was the first time I did a underpainting in the color pink. And also the freestyle drawing, not so realistic like other times in the past when I drew. So I really love this iris drawing. This spread was part of a painting challenge, the 100 Days of Wonder challenge. I remember I was so motivated to do this challenge, but I really did like 1 week or something. But I did this, and this was the prompt chamomile, and this was the prompt forest. So obviously I drew a squirrel. I remember trying out the gouache and how it mixed in colors and the shades, so I really didn't like how it turned out, especially about the colors I used. And this the face of the squirrel is really awkward, but yeah, okay, you have to try and and practice, no? So doing this challenge and failing it made me think, yeah, okay, why I don't make my own challenge? So I asked on YouTube, which flowers do you like and which flowers do you want me to paint? One of the first answers was paradise bird flower. Yeah, here it is. Of course, I didn't find it in our garden or somewhere else here in Germany, so I used a reference photo, and I really loved how this window-like style turned out. Before I had the plan to paint this flower, I used my remaining paint from the palette to do those squares, a little bit like this one. I decided to paint one big flower because, yeah, in real life this flower must be gorgeous and great. I really enjoyed painting with the Neo color 2 here and smudging a little bit, using colors more vibrant than I'm usually drawn to. I really love this combination of colors, which I also used on the Easter eggs. If you want to see the video, I will link it here. I also got very inspired by these colors to paint some begonias my husband really loves. So here I used ink from a fountain pen and colored it with pencil. This is my first attempt of the Draw Daily Together challenge. On Instagram they upload 7 photos a week, which you can use as inspiration for your drawings. I painted this from a photo reference and also made up this lovely blooming tree, which was matching the vibes of the landscape. The flower challenge I made myself up got on, and someone said they loved gerberas. Here I also experimented with contrasting colors. Normally I don't use a so vibrant yellow or pink, but it turned out very cool, I think. This peony drawing is for one of my best friends and his sister. Yeah. This page is another photo from the Draw Daily Together challenge, and I really love those sunflowers, they are gorgeous. Speaking of sunflowers, I wanted to draw out the contrast of blue, yellow and green in this painting, and I thought, okay, I have to put down a quote from Vincent van Gogh. Yeah, so in spite of everything, I shall rise again, in memoriam. Yeah, I loved how this turned out. The carnations are the favorite flower of my husband. He wanted me to paint those in my challenge. I painted them from real life in our garden. What I really love about this painting is how light and breathy they turned out. This drawing I did one evening from the view of my studio window, and the sunset was so beautiful. I remember trying out all my Neocolor 2s and smudging them together in the sky to do this lovely color mixture. And I found the perfect quote to put on here in the calendar I have. Just living is not enough. One must have sunshine, freedom, and a little flower. So this was an experiment. I really don't like so much how the colors work together, but yeah, it's okay to enhance the quote, which is, it's cute. So, and this spread was also from the Draw Daily Together challenge. I really tested out my acrylic gouache on this one. And one thing I love about it, that this gorgeous pastel yellow is there in the whole picture. This was also from the challenge, and I really got out of my comfort zone using the lilac color and this vibrant greens. But yeah, I have to admit I really loved it, and I really love to play with color and the shade of the tree here. Yeah, I enjoyed playing around with those colors and the branches. Yeah. So this is one of my favorite pages, also a wish to do forget-me-nots. And I loved how it turned out with this underpainting and the light color on top. Those gorgeous leaves was blue all over it and lilac around. Yeah, so I really like it. This painting was a wish from a friend in Chile. It's the national flower Copihue, and I thought of it because the underpainting was blue and this flower has a gorgeous red color. So this color combination was intentional, inspired by the Chilean flag. Copihue in Chile is a protected flower. You don't find it very often in the forest, but if you see it, it's very gorgeous, and I saw it myself, so I really also love this flower. This painting I did because someone commented I had to draw water lilies because his girlfriend's name is Water Lily. I also wrote down her name. So this means lotus or water lily, and obviously I had to paint it. And on this painting I really liked how the colors turned out, the contrast. Yeah, I really love it. This was also a wish from Chile, from one of my friends. I really tried to paint the colors of this flower. It was also fun. So here I had some flowers in our lovely vase with dots, and in this drawing I really loved the color of the background and the shadow. So you see, I'm almost only using gouache in this last pages because I noticed that I really enjoyed painting with it, and I almost only used this gouache from Holbein. It's acrylic gouache, and what I really love about it is that I can layer it without activating the layer beneath. So here I tried out how to use negative space with this red bench. I really enjoyed painting this because I was in my comfort zone with the colors, the color choice. I loved how this coral red background worked with the light lilac on top and the greens and pinks. So this fuchsia is inspired by our fuchsia on our terrace. On this painting I experimented with the colors. You guess, it's okay. I think I had this underpainting with remaining paint on my palette, and I was inspired by a flower in our garden. On the next page, this is always a gorgeous flower to paint. So I really loved this vibrant orange and the sage green on top. This was also inspired by a photo from the Draw Daily Together challenge. This time I really went looser with the colors and the forms, and I had so much fun painting this. If you know me, you know that there can't be any sketchbook of mine without penguins. I had this background in blue and I didn't know what to paint, so I thought, okay, yeah, it looks like the ocean. This is a sign. More penguins in our lives. And yeah, almost last but not least, tried out to use different shades and forms on this tree. And it's a tree illuminated from the sunset, maybe. Yeah, I really love this contrast between the almost neon orange and the greens. Yeah, and the shadow turned out so cool. Before I show you the last page in here, I wanted to say thank you very much for being here. It is so nice to get to know people from all over the world and to make friends. So thank you very much. You're welcome to subscribe for more art or illustration related content. I'm really thankful for this lovely community here, and I give you a big hug. And now I show you my last page. So this page is a message for you to have peace and remain in peace wherever you are. I hope that you are well, and I hope that you enjoyed this sketchbook tour. So have fun painting like I had fun with this last page, and see you in the next video. Bye!